Hi there, it's Ina here, and I'm on today with a little chat, and I will try hard to keep this short and sweet. But I want to share an idea with you about a project we might be able to work on together. Now, some of you will remember my last year's Bits and Bobs videos. At the time, we were exchanging envelopes and then creating collages from bits and pieces we sent to each other. That was a lot of fun, and a lot of you played along. So I want to pick up that idea again for this year, but I want to change it a little bit and give it a little bit of a twist. I also want to eliminate sending anything through the mail to make it more simple and more doable. Now, you know that I like to work with unusual items, everyday items, maybe not so much things which most people would consider art and craft supplies. So I came up with quite a long list of items I think we all have available no matter where we live. And if we don't have it right in our homes, we can easily get it without spending a penny. So I picked 8 categories. I made 8 piles here on my desk of things that can be used in a collage. And I want to invite you to join me to use these items to create a vintage collage. Now, vintage is just a theme for my first Bits and Pieces challenge. I hope to do more of these in the future, and they will have different themes. I will also compile different piles, but always things we all have easily available. That way we can work with pretty much the same items. Are they completely identical? No, but close enough. I actually tried out this idea in a video event I hosted over a month ago. There I sent an envelope with identical pieces to all the participating artists, and it was really interesting to see how everybody's imagination and ideas took them to completely different places from each other. So the results were stunning and very unique and different. Now, aside from the fun of collage making, I would absolutely love to see your final result. And one way to do that is for you to take a photo of your finished product and send it to my email. I will then compile all those photos and include them in my follow-up video. I, of course, will also work on a collage and make a process video, and your photos will be included. Alright, so let me show you what I have here on my desk. The idea is that you have a choice in each category, so you could pick 1 or 2 items, as many as you like, from each category and incorporate those into your collage. Now, aside from it, you should, of course, use your own medium. Any paints you like, any markers, you can use your own tools, be it stencil or stamps or dies, whatever you have, to make it a cohesive collage and make it your own. So here we go. In the first pile, I have book pages and sheet music. Now, old book pages are nice, but new ones will do just as well. And here we have brown packaging. Now, if you have shopping bags, smaller brown bags like this are fine, or just brown paper, that's okay too. And I'm sure no matter where you live, you must have something very similar to this available. Third are maps. Now, they can be city maps or country maps. You could also use pages from an old atlas, whatever you have available along these lines. And the fourth pile here are clothes tags. Now, I know when you buy your clothes, they have some tags. These come in all kinds of interesting shapes and sizes. And then here we have some wood elements. It could be coffee sticks, it could be toothpicks, it could also be matches. And then here are quite a few things to choose from. Maybe you have some bling in your stash. I am sure you have buttons somewhere in your house, and probably also some beads. These can be any size, any color, any shape. And if you have none of that, maybe you have some broken jewelry, which might add a nice, interesting touch to your collage. So this all belongs in the same category here. Next, there are doilies and lace. So paper doilies will do any color, any size. The same goes for different bits and pieces of lace you most probably have somewhere in your drawer. And on to possible focal points. Now, I collected vintage images here as a sample of what you could use. Now, of course, here we will differ. There's no way we will all have exactly the same image, but that's okay, as long as it sticks with the vintage theme. So if you have Tim Holtz little figures, that would work. If you have original old photos, these are not my folks, but they're cool images, that would work. You could also cut out old photos from books or magazines. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be a car. There are more here, or it could be a house, or maybe you have an old postcard, that would work too. And if you have an image like this and you don't want to use it or cut it or paint on it, you can always make a photocopy. And if all that fails, you could download an image and just print it and use that. So these are all the supplies, and all you need to do now is just go around your house, pick up all these bits and pieces and have fun creating. I really hope that many of you will join me in this challenge, and I can't wait to receive your photos. We will have the whole month of April to work on this. As long as your photos get to me dated April, they will be included in my video. Now, if you happen to be a video creator and you would like to play along and post your process video, please go for it. There's nothing you need to coordinate, just please add the hashtag bits and pieces in your title so I can find you. Now, for all my follow-up videos as well as posting new challenges, I will always add that hashtag bits and pieces in the title as well, so you won't miss it. Now, at the end of this video, I will post a review of the supplies for you. I will also add some of the important details once again in my description box, so please take a look. So that pretty much sums it up. I really hope I didn't forget anything, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. So I look forward having fun with this challenge along with all of you, my YouTube friends and viewers. I hope this inspired you to create some fun and interesting artworks, and I can't wait to see them. So that's it for today. Please excuse all the editing throughout the video. I'm not very good to explain things clearly and had to backtrack quite a few times, and I hope it wasn't too disturbing. So thank you so much for coming. I'll see you really soon again, and bye bye for now.